Guys, I don't think I've ever seen a router this big. Hey, what's good people? Tech Jamo fam. Now we're out here with this big bad boy router. Now before I go any further, can man say a big shout out to the guys at D-Link for sending me down these routers to have a little test and have a little play with. Now, hear what D-Link are saying, yeah? This is a gaming router. They're trying to tell you that if you're playing FIFA, Smash Bros, any of them games there, them competitive games where losing your internet connection means you lose the match, they're saying this will save you, apparently. Let's get it unboxed and find out. But you know what, before we open it, let's get a look at the box, fam, because there's a lot of information going on this box. Like, for example, you got some features down the right hand side there. You can pause the video and read that if you want to. But yeah, it's got like Wi-Fi 6, dual band Wi-Fi, 6 simultaneous streams apparently, 160 megahertz contiguous channel width. I don't know. Fam, you see me, yeah? I'm a very simple guy. If you're telling me something's gaming, I want to see that RGB and I want to know that it's gonna work for my gaming. So I'm not into the fancy words. Let's just get the thing open, innit? Okay. Alright, let's go. Wow. Fam. Look at that. Look at that, fam. That's wham. That's too much. That is too much, guys. No, that's fam. There's more. Which one goes where, fam? I don't even know. We're gonna just YOLO the thing at the moment. Wow. Okay, Spider-Man thing, yeah. Nah, let me get the other light on this subject, fam. Are you guys seeing this? Are you guys seeing this, fam? This this is mad. Then obviously you got some paperwork and you got an Ethernet cable and a plug in there. Fam. So at the back, man can see 4 Ethernet ports and then you've got 1 internet port. We've got the port for the charger, it's a 12-volt charger. You've got a power button, you've got a reset button as well, it looks like. And then you've got a USB 3.0 port and you've got a USB 2.0 port. I'm not sure what they're trying to get into with those ports there, but that's what man can see on the ting. Look at that, fam. Imagine you wake up and you see that at night time on the floor crawling towards you. You're not on it. You're not on it, fam. Let's get it plugged in. Right, so this is called the Fritzbox 7530 and I got this router free with my broadband provider, Zen Internet, and I don't really know too much about this router except for it's £200 on Amazon and it seems to have a USB socket there for putting in some wireless storage. So yeah, let me do a little wireless speed test with this box on my smartphone and let's see what speed we get when we're right next to it. Right, now this is just a quick test. We've got my phone right next to the Fritzbox given to me by Zen Broadband. My broadband is advertised to be 900 megabytes download with up to 120 megabytes of upload speed. And here we can see we're getting about 350 megabytes of download speed and about 70 megabytes of upload speed, which isn't the fastest I've seen. I've seen the download speed reach speeds of 450 on Wi-Fi before, but obviously I've got a lot of smart devices connected to this one router, so that's the situation at the moment. Alright, and now we've got the D-Link Mega router plugged in. So yeah, let's get connected to that and see what the Wi-Fi speeds are saying on my phone. Now the D-Link router with the same amount of smart devices connected to it was giving me 480 megabytes of download speed with the phone being right next to it. And as for the upload speed, I was getting the full 120 megabytes that my internet provider advertised to me. So yeah, I'm pretty much happy with this. It seems to be better at managing internet speeds even when it has multiple devices connected to it. Alright, so obviously when man is in the same room as the routers, the Wi-Fi signal isn't too bad. But let's see how well both routers do when I'm a couple rooms away. Let's see if the Wi-Fi 6 has an advantage when the signal is traveling through a wall. Now, the results for my default Fritz box router didn't really surprise me at all, because I know as soon as you are not in the same room as the router, the signal speed and strength just goes way down, especially when there's a couple of walls in the way. So I ended up getting around 30 to 40 megabytes upload and download speed. Now, when I tried the D-Link gaming router, that all changed, fam. Like, I was still getting 150 download and around 120 uploads, which is not too bad compared to the fact that I was completely the other end of the flat. So just from this test alone, it shows that Wi-Fi 6 is definitely able to get through walls and obstacles a lot quicker and give you a more balanced average of internet speed and signal strength around the house. You know what? Man is not mad at this router. I am not mad at this router at all. Now, in order to get the most out of this router, you'll need to make sure that your devices are Wi-Fi 6 compatible. If they're not, it will just act like a normal router and you won't really get those extra speeds. Now, only 3 out of all the Wi-Fi devices in my yard are Wi-Fi 6 compatible. Literally my Galaxy Z Fold 3, my partner's Galaxy Z Flip 3, and my MSI GE66 Radar, which actually says it's got Wi-Fi 6E, which I don't really know too much about, so I have to look into that as well. Apparently it's an upgrade to this Wi-Fi 6, which isn't even fully adopted yet. Now, in terms of performance, I think this router is great. I think it's dope. Like, I've put on 4 streams of Netflix at the same time, all in 4K, and there's been no buffering whatsoever. When gaming, I didn't have any issues at all, and I've tried to game stream from 2 separate devices, both in 4K, and yeah, literally no issues. That was completely fine. And I think that's where these routers really shine, because they seem to be able to allow multiple devices to get exactly what they need from the internet without interfering with each other or without causing each other to slow down. And that's what man's really about. Because you can have the fastest gigabyte, 5 gigabyte, 10 million gigabyte internet, but if your router can't push that speed to the devices that you're using, then it's absolutely pointless. The router then becomes a bottleneck. So as well as fast speeds, you need those fast routers to be able to use those fast speeds. Now, I didn't use the app that much. There wasn't an app which lets you control settings on the router. I just used the browser, as most people normally do, to log on to the router and change the passwords, change the internet settings and stuff like that, because the browser just seemed simple to use, and it was. But I guess if you're preferring the app, you can use that to change some of the settings on the router. It might be even a little bit quicker to do that when you're doing your parental control settings and stuff like that. But all in all, a decent router, a wicked design, and guys, yeah, this is for a big family. It's a bit overkill for a family of 2, but it's nice to future-proof yourself. Nice, decent. Thanks to D-Link for sending this out to me. I'll catch you guys in the next one.